Hey, welcome back to another video. Look at it, it's really dark, can't even see me. I'll turn on this light here. There we go, that should be a little better. You'll have to, I'll ask you to forgive any mess you might see in here, but it's pretty dark, so I don't think you'll see it. I've been telling myself I'm going to do some cleaning in here. But when you live in a really small space, like this, see, I don't know if you can see that up there. That's up to the cab. I got stuff up here over the bunk. And I don't have a tripod right now set up. So, I guess we'll pull this over like this for now. And that is my little fairy light battery powered chandelier. And I am recharging a set of batteries I just pulled out of it. They're rechargeables. Recharging them off of my solar stuff. I don't know if you can see. This is my Yeti, guess you could call it boom mic or something. But anyway, oh, there's that sneaking word. I don't know if I ever showed this place that much, but I don't know how that's going to show up. It's not super big, and I got crap on the counter over there. But when you live in like I said, when you live in a small space, it gets dirty quicker. But it's easier to clean up too. I've just been sick and lazy. Of course, being sick is a pretty good excuse. But I do got a lot of cleaning to do. I mean, just, it ain't bad. But to me, I just want to get it cleaner. Because when I got it all cleaned and organized, you feel so much better. And maybe this weekend I can get it done. I got to pull down stuff from the upper bunk and go through boxes I got up there. Because even though I lost my storage units, I don't know what all I lost there. I'm hoping that I have a couple boxes that are up there. So then I had to move into this thing with all the chaos I had going on. I tried to stuff the most important stuff in here that I'd need. You know, clothes and stuff like that took up space because I knew I'd need clothes because I was working at the foundry. You know, so then I tried doing a lot of my YouTube or digital stuff, you know, but I don't know what I have up there. And I got to find other stuff that will help me with my editing. Some computer attachments. I'm hoping I got this little portable microphone that, God, I hope that's here. I hope I didn't lose it in the storage units. I hope it's in a box here. Because it's just a small little one. I paid like $20-$30 for it, but it's got really good sound. And when I've tried doing voiceovers, when I'm in the library, the microphone on the laptop is just really terrible sounding. Super tinny. And the other thing I don't have is my USB hub that plugs in the other side of my laptop so I can run the Yeti mic and stuff. So right now the Yeti mic's just basically for looks at the moment. You know, because in order to hook it directly, I got to take out my little USB mouse thing for my mouse, and I like using my mouse instead of the touchpad. So, but if I can find my 4-port adapter, then I'll start using that. That way, I can plug into that mic. But I hope I have that small mic, because that small mic did have really good sound, and I can use that for interviews and stuff too, even portable. Like if I was gonna do whatever podcast vloggy thing or something like that, or if I want to have somebody even on this channel that want to sit down and talk about God, I could set that up, and I don't even have to be in the camper with that portable mic. I could do it wherever. I do have a lapel mic that goes with this, but that doesn't work when you're in editing, because this camera doesn't link with my laptop because it doesn't have the technology like the newer one. I can't wait till I can afford to get that newer one, because then it'll make it easier for me. I could do it through editing now, but it's a lot more work. But like if I wanted to have, say, I got this documentary that I watched about where Moses crossed the Red Sea and stuff, and I could play that in the background behind me, like, or next to me, and I could be in a little square corner of the screen if I could make the camera link with my laptop live like that, if I could use it like a webcam. I might be able to do that with. I probably can do it with my laptop camera that way, but not until I find that USB hub. I think I can do it that way. I don't know. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff. I'm not doing too bad for a newbie. I don't know if I showed you these before. I might have. I mean, you can see it looks like a. You can see it if I bring it in closer. It looks like a light bulb. Got them for like $4 at Menards, and I want to look at. Where's the button? Oh, look at that. I'm gonna hold it out in front of me, and you can see me better. But it's a little USB-C rechargeable. It's got 3 light settings. That's the brightest, and that's medium and low. I think on the brightest it lasts for about an hour. I mean, you'll notice it start getting dimmer. Now it's supposed to last for 4 hours on the dimmest setting or something. And they got a little. Let's see if it'll show up there. Yeah, you can see it's got a little clip on it. But anyway, oh, there's that word sneaking in. Already. I bought one there because they're like $3 or $4. I don't know. So I bought it when I still had money from when I was working. Actually, I got them after I was done at the foundry, but I still had money in the beginning. Probably shouldn't have been spending on stuff, but I did because they were cheap enough. I knew I could give them to people too. So I did when I was at the one campground. There was a lady that had somebody had cut the wires on her battery for her camper trailer. So at night, she didn't have no lights in there. When she'd go to dump or something, and then when she'd go to park again, she couldn't see in the camper until she got everything plugged in or hooked up or whatever. So I gave her one that was brand new in the package still. She said, "Are you sure? What do you want for it?" I said, "No, it's yours." So that's why I bought extra, so I could give them to people, And she was pretty happy about that. She thought it was pretty neat. And I gave one to another camper guy that had traveled around and worked and lived in his camper. He liked it too. He asked the same thing. "How do you want for it?" I said, "Nothing. I got it just for you to have." I said, "I bought extra ones." I said, "They're only like $3-4, but they're USB rechargeable." He said, "That's cool." He says, "Thanks, man." So it was nice to be able to give them to other nomads because it is nice to have. So that way, even if you got 12-volt lighting and stuff, you can take it with you. And if you had to open your hood in your car, you could clip it on your hood and see to look at whatever you're working on. So it's kind of like a little treble light too. So it's not bad for a little $3-4 light. Of course, it goes dead within an hour if you're working on something, or a couple hours or so if you've got it on a dimmer setting. But heck, for $3-4, it's worth it. Ooh, I just had a cool idea. I could clip that on a piece of paracord and spin it around, and it might look kind of cool on film. Get 2 of them. Maybe I could do 4 of them. And if I don't know how I could do that. I'd have to slide a little tube over it to extend it and do the rope through to the other one with a couple little aluminum tubes. I could spin them like nunchucks, man. Light them up and spin them like nunchucks. That'd look kind of cool. Especially with 2 of them. I could do double chucking. That'd look really cool. I might have to try that and see how it turns out. I'm going to break them, but I better not do that till I'm working. So, I don't know. I'm talking about weird stuff. My mind just bounces all over the place. So this is a little bit of a different video, huh? But I think I'm going to say goodnight to y'all and set up shop and get a little stuff done here. And I'll be glad when you come back for another video. So thanks for being here. Talk to God. Tell him Darren says hi. And guess we'll see you in the next one. As long as you come back. God bless you.